flies when you're rich and clean. We bought a fancy house, the best house on the scene. I kept my drinking promise, I haven't had a sip. And with Veronica's sharp mind, I made a good investment flip. I'm part owner of a casino, all paperwork is neat. No shady backroom deals, just profits I can't beat. Life is smooth and easy, the biggest surprise. And we got a new blessing with sweet smiles in his eyes. We got a little boy now, just 1 year old and bright. We named him Frankie, keeping the family tight. These are good times in Sin City, can you believe it, friend? My wild past is over, the bad habits have reached their end. My sweet Veronica's happy, my money's all brand new. And Tommy and Knuckles, he's the godfather too. He gets down on the carpet with a laugh that's loud and wide. He's a big soft teddy bear when he's got Frankie by his side. He always brings a toy. He takes off his big coat to play with the little boy. This mean, tough mob boss who made my blood run cold turns into a goofy uncle, precious as pure gold. He rolls around the floor making engine noises loud. The scariest man in Vegas, the best uncle in the crowd. He calls him Little Godfather and swings him in the air. It's funny how a baby can make a scary tough man care. These are good times in Sin City, can you believe it, friend? My wild past is over, the bad habits have reached their end. My sweet Veronica's happy, my money's all brand new. And Tommy and Knuckles, he's the godfather too. He gets down on the carpet with a laugh that's loud and wide. He's a big soft teddy bear when he's got Frankie by his side. I got a beautiful wife, I got a gentle cousin-in-law running a double life. I made it through the drama and came out clean and whole. It took getting arrested and nearly dead, but I finally saved my soul. Vegas is our home now, the best place in the land. Watching Tommy play with Frankie, kids got him eating out of his hand. This is the life I wanted, built on love and grace. Good times in Sin City, a beautiful, crazy place. years of good behavior, 2 years of clean deals. My life was built solid, no more trouble on my heels. But every smooth road ends, that's a truth I understand. When a big new player arrives, shaking up the land. He's a man named Fairfield, rich beyond compare. He owns the papers, he owns the business everywhere. He flew in with his private jet, with money stacked so tall. And now he's buying every casino, planning to buy them all. He's got a brand new vision, clean and family pure. He wants to end the old ways, that much is sure. The air is changing here in Vegas, the heat is rising high. I hear the rumbling thunder way up in the sky. This ain't just competition, this is a dangerous game. The old mob's losing ground to a new powerful name. He wants to close the back rooms, he wants to shut down the fun. Tommy just shakes his head and says, a storm is coming, son. They say Mr. Fairfield, he doesn't like the style. He thinks our city's reputation is too wild and vile. He wants to build giant resorts, towers reaching for the stars. No more low-down gambling, no more cheap cigar bars. My little piece of the action, it doesn't seem so safe. If this tycoon moves in and takes over the whole place, he buys up the property, every single block. And I watch out cousin Tommy nervously checking the clock. He's got a brand new vision, clean and family pure. He wants to end the old ways, that much is sure. The air is changing here in Vegas, the heat is rising high. I hear the rumbling thunder way up in the sky. This ain't just competition, this is a dangerous game. The old mob's losing ground to a new powerful name. He wants to close the back rooms, he wants to shut down the fun. Tommy just shakes his head and says, the storm is coming, son, coming for us all. I love my little Frankie, I love my wife so sweet. I don't wanna get pulled back into the danger and the heat. But if Fairfield wins this battle, my business hits the wall, and Tommy's family business might just have a sudden fall. I poured myself a tonic, clear and crisp and cool. I watched the news report on the latest richest fool. I looked at Veronica, honey, we gotta hold the line. A storm is coming to Sin City And this new game is, and this new game is mine. Yes, a storm's coming. Oh, a storm's coming. A storm is coming. Wrong or right, I'm not giving up without a fight. It was a regular Tuesday, business running smooth and clean. I was checking the accounts, running my casino scene. Then the door swung open and the music seemed to stop. The air went stiff and frosty from the bottom to the top. In walked John Fairfield, tailored suit and hair so neat. You could see the old money from his head to his feet. He had that arrogant look, the kind born from a silver spoon, like he expected every single man to dance to his tune. He marched into my office, sat down without a word. He looked at me like I was something you scrape off the curb. He slid a check across the desk, a lowball offer, small and slight. Said, sell your steak to me, son, and get out of the light. I just pushed the paper back, said the lowball offer won't do. He leaned in close and whispered, I know the mess you ran into. He said, I know your family and all the games you played. But I looked him in the eye and I stood tall and unafraid. He tried to pull the bully act, all cold and full of steam. He thought his fancy threats could shatter my new dream. He brought up old bad debts and a certain wedding crash. Tried to scare me with the past, tried to grab my honest cash. I said, Mr. Fairfield, that story's several years old. My business is legit, my life is bought and sold. He smiled a wicked smile, smooth as polished wood. Said, I'm building a new tower where some cheap place once stood. He pulled out a blueprint, shining bright and bold. A new place called the Paradise Tower, worth more money than you can hold. Stood up tall and huffy, smoothed his immaculate vest. You'll sell to me eventually, or I'll put you to the test. If I can't buy you out now, Joe, I'll run you out of town. He slammed the door behind him, trying to tear my spirits down. back in my chair and poured some water cool and slow. I'm in a fight with a billionaire and I've got nowhere to go. I picked up the phone, dialing Tommy, calm and steady. Cousin, we got a problem, a storm is more than ready.
I called up Knuckles, told him everything I heard about the threats and lowballs, every angry, ugly word. He listened tight and careful until I named the sacred few. He brought up the wedding, Tommy and the family, me and you. Tommy threw his drink, the glass broke on the floor. The money's one thing, Joey, but bringing in family means war. He yelled, business is business, I get the need and the greed, but he doesn't touch the family, that's a poisonous seed. Tommy called up Big Polly and gave him one simple plea: go teach that rich boy just who he used to be. It was a message from the family, sent clear across the strip: keep our names out your mouth, or you're gonna take a trip. Cold gun right to that rich boy's head, and Fairfield pissed his pants, he wished that he was dead. Veronica was worried with little Frankie in her sight, but I told Tommy, cousin, I think you just started a fight. Veronica paced the room, her face was white with fright. Joe, we have a baby, we can't be in this kind of fight. I held her close and kissed her, said, honey, I understand, but Tommy won't back down, this is out of our hand. To clear my pounding head, I took the caddy for a drive out past the city limits, just to feel alive. I found the construction site where the desert meets the wall, and saw that monstrous tower reaching up so tall. It was his paradise tower, a giant, ugly, brand new start. It looked like a dagger aimed right at the city's heart. It was a message from the family, sent clear across the strip: keep our names out your mouth, or you're gonna take a trip. Polly put the cold gun right to that rich boy's head, and Fairfield pissed his pants, he wished that he was dead. Veronica was worried with little Frankie in her sight, but I told Tommy, cousin, I think you just started a fight. The caddy silent, watch the crane swing slow and wide. I'm caught between the old world and some rich man's stubborn pride. Fairfield's building his future right on the edge of town, and Tommy's sending warnings, trying to keep the old ways down. Sin City is gonna happen
I was taking care of business, thinking the threat was done, when Veronica went shopping beneath the morning sun. She saw a tailored suit standing there so tall. It was Fairfield cornering her by the mall. He smiled low and dirty, said make Joe sell his share. Then he brought up little Frankie, putting menace in the air. He thought she'd be easy, scared by his rich man's voice. He forgot she's a gangster's niece, he made the wrong choice. She reached inside her handbag with a look that was cool and mean, and pulled out a small pistol, cutest thing you've ever seen. She stood her ground and told him, stay away from my child. Fairfield ran for cover, looking frantic and wild. When I heard the story, my blood ran cold and hot. He crossed the final line, he got exactly what he sought. I yelled, he messed with my family, my clean life turned to flame. I grabbed the caddy keys and forgot my honest name. Veronica came home shaking but strong and proud. Told me how she faced him, getting cheers from the crowd. I looked at her brave face and my one-year-old son. I knew the time for talking was definitely done. I threw my coat on quickly, my hands were fists of stone. He dared to touch my loved ones, I'm not leaving this alone. She said, Joe, please be careful, with worry in her voice. But fury was burning and I've already made my choice. I kissed Veronica quickly, no time for long goodbyes. The anger was a fire burning in my eyes. The clean life I had built, it crumbled in a rush. This man needed teaching, I wasn't going to caddy, slammed the door and drove off fast. The quiet life was over, welcome back the crazy Joe of the past. I floored the gas pedal, heading out into the night. I'm gonna find that rich boy and give him a deserved left and right. Fairfield lay there bleeding, bruised up on the floor. I stood there breathing heavy, ready to hit him more. But he just started laughing, a cold, hard, maniac glee. "You fool," he coughed out, "your casino belongs to me." He said, "While you were fighting, being the big, strong man, I bought your partner's shares, completing my master plan." He wiped the blood off his mouth and then he pulled himself up slow. "You're standing in my building, Joe, you've got nowhere to go." The anger left my body, replaced by sudden dread. He was still smiling, even with a bruised and broken head. He said, "You got three choices and the clock is ticking fast. Be bought or cheap and quiet, make the money you have last. Be pushed out and lose everything, left without a dime. Or work for me, Joe, running my resorts full time." He pointed toward the window. "I'm raising this casino seat. You'll run the Paradise Tower or you'll run from me." I drove back to the house, shaking, confused and weak. I told Veronica and Tommy what that rich boy dared to speak. Tommy smashed a lampshade, shouted, "This is absurd. I'll take him for a long drive, he won't say another word." He reached right for his jacket, ready to pull the gun. But I stepped in front of him, said, "Tommy, no, we're done." I grabbed his sleeve and told him he wants the old way, understand? But the only way to beat him is with a lawyer in our hand. Tommy pulled his arm back, his fury hot and red. "You wanna trust the system, he should already be dead." I said, "We got three choices and the clock is ticking fast. Be bought out cheap and quiet, make the money we have last. Be pushed out and lose everything, left without a dime. Or work for him, running his resorts full time." I pointed toward the window. "He's raising the casino seat. We have to beat him legally for little Frankie, for Veronica and me." My life's clean now, Tommy, I can't go back to the past. If we fight his way, our good luck won't last. I'm a businessman now, even if it hurts to say. We fight this billionaire in the corporate way. My mind went dark, seeing the red light flash. My legitimate empire was reduced to dust and trash. I poured a glass of water, took a long, steady drink. It's time to choose our future, baby. What do you think?
I sat there broken, listening to Veronica's soft advice. She said, our investments are good, Joe. They'll hold us for a price. We've got the time to plan now. Just give me a few days. But I felt like a failure, lost in a desperate haze. I kissed her and I walked out, heading for the busy street. Drove to a liquor store, needing something cold and sweet. I parked in the darkness, staring at the neon sign, thinking one quick drink could finally make things fine. But the memory of the drunk tank and the shame I left behind told me whiskey wouldn't help me, wouldn't clear up my mind. I put the caddy in reverse and I drove the miles back home. This fight I had to win it, I couldn't do it all alone. I walked in and kissed Veronica, held my son Frankie tight. She said, go sell your steak, Joe, but bring a lawyer to the fight. We took the money, but it cost me my soul's last piece. And then that rich prick offered the ultimate release. The lawyers shook their hands, the papers were signed and done. I took the final check knowing I had truly lost this one. Fairfield just sat smiling, smug with his victory. He knew all my sad secrets, one last smug move just for me. He opened a fancy cabinet, glass shining clear and gold, with bottles of expensive whiskey, beautiful and old. He poured 2 full glasses and pushed one across the desk. A final mean humiliation, putting my sobriety to the test. He knew the battle was over, the anger had to cease, but he offered me the comfort for a moment's false peace. He said, congratulations, Joe, on the business you ran clean. Now take a drink to toast the future, the best you've ever seen. I looked at the amber liquid shining in the office light, the smooth cold temptation calling me back to the night. But I thought of my wife's trust and the boy held in my arms. I stood up and I shook my head, keeping myself safe from harms. I walked out of that office, leaving the drink on the shelf. I won the hardest battle, the fight against myself. I didn't take the poison glass, I left the smooth taste there. I kept my promise to Veronica, and I walked out on clean air. One month went by slowly, the tension thick and deep. Fairfield was still smiling, trying hard to keep the thought he bought with his cold hard cash. He didn't know the family was moving fast with a flash. One day I walked into his office with a crew at my side. There was Veronica and Tommy, he had nowhere to hide. The lawyer walked in after with a grin upon his face. Fairfield looked up smugly, said, "Looking for a job in this place." He didn't know the secret, so the moves we made so neat. We beat him at his own game right there on the corporate street. We said the game is over, the board belongs to us. We bought your partner's shares and now you can't discuss. The city bosses teamed up, the investors backed our plea. We are the majority now, your ass belong to me. You got two final choices, and they are both quite clear. Work for us or leave, and never come back here. Fairfield's face went white, the arrogance was gone. He realized that his power was over at the rising dawn. He looked at Tommy's stare and he looked at Veronica's frown. He knew the best thing he could do was get out of this town. He grabbed his fancy briefcase, broken and alone. He walked right out of Vegas, never to touch the throne. We took over the business and everything he owned, and the Paradise Tower became the best spot ever known. We brought in all the stars, the crowd started to cheer. We made that ugly building the greatest spot here. Of tonic and raised it for a toast to Veronica, to Tommy, to the friends who helped us most. I won the business war and I won the war on booze. I beat the rich guy and I didn't have to lose. To the balcony, looking out at the bright light. The Paradise Tower's ours, shining in the night. I'm running the biggest resort with my clean money earned, happily ever after in Vegas. The lesson has been learned.